Hello there, it's William Jabing. So let's continue to got our lower body finished. So we already got a pretty decent upper body, including the hands as a placeholder. But for now, I think it needs to adjust that a little bit. So let's quickly finish the adjustment of the upper body. So we got the chest part, and the chest area needs a little bit defining. So let's just got a more defining chest. Okay, and this needs a little bit bunch. Maybe. Okay, so then this part needs to be pushed up a little bit more, and I tend to go with the muscle. Okay, and at the center line, make it smaller and cut it. Okay, so yeah, that's how I usually do things. Okay, especially the edges, I like it to bulge it up. This line needs to be bulged up as well, a little bit bony area, and I think the this part is a little bit too much, so I likely to to indent it a little bit, because that is a little bit weird. So I think maybe just push it down so the connection become more natural. And don't forget, if you push it too down, okay, so you push it too down, you need to adjust this connection here. So because if you push that, you push everything in, but this part should be not be affected. So just don't forget to fine-tune that later on. The chest, and let me add a little bit of the chest area. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, I think this may be too much, so I'm going to maybe just to push the whole part down up a little bit. So this may be too long, so shouldn't be like this. So I'm going to make a huge adjustment, so the brush size should be fairly big, and I'm going to adjust this whole thing up. Okay, just to make everything condense it. Okay, and we see it from afar. Okay, if you condense that, the hands would be pretty long, so you might as well just shrink it as well. And that's too much of a shrink. Maybe just let's make the hand shrink first, and then the body part. Okay, so hand. This is a quick way to nudge everything in without actually changing the whole size of it, and without changing the structure of it. So yeah, this portion is pretty good, and then I'm going to make it pretty big to get a whole chest up a little bit, make it smaller. I'm going to make adjustment to this waist area and make it. That is pretty thing, and then seldom happens in real humans. So let me just push everything up. This part is definitely too much. Let me get it. But specifically this part needs to shrink a little bit. It's more like it. This censoring part needs to get it down. Okay, it's more like it. We will use brush to add that detail a little bit more. This centering part is definitely too much, so I'm going to make it bigger and just to make it smaller. The downward part should be the biggest part. So yeah, I think maybe I just rebrush this. Okay, this part, cutting this part, and then this part, and then the last part going down. Okay, this is more like it. Central line, smaller, holding control, curve it a little bit. Side, curve it a little bit. Chest, make it more defined, but adding a little bit of volume at this area, so it's more connected. Yeah, that's more like it, because yeah, I think the ratio got messed up during the sculpting. This is more human-like shape, and this is a little bit short. Let me just grab everything down a bit, just a tiny touch. Yeah, that's about it. Because approximately I'm thinking about 2.3, 1, 2, 3, maybe a little bit of the body and head. 2, 3 or 4, maybe 3.5 ratio, maybe 1, 2, 3, a little bit. And we got this belly button. Let me just cover it quickly and inside like this. I think the belly button is not here, definitely not here. This should be, I think maybe I just center it over here. Okay, I need to carve it in rather than got it also holding control. Let me just quickly carve it in, tiny bit. And the nipple part, sometimes you can ignore that, but sometimes if you have to do that, you can do it pretty subtle. I think nipple would be like this one. Okay, that's too subtle. Let me add a little bit. Okay, let me smooth it up. Smooth. Go that. Just smooth it. Okay, so yeah, this looks pretty good. And the chest, I'm still not too satisfied with it. So because I smoothed it up, the defined line is gone, and I'm going to add it up. Let me add a little bit of volume here to get a pretty nice chest shape. Adding volume here. Okay. Yeah, let me side. Pretty good. This is a little bit weird bulge. I'm going to push it in, because while you are sculpting, you may accidentally got some part that you don't want, so you can push it in, and I think that's pretty good. This part is I don't know when we got it. This is definitely not the belly button, so let's just smooth it out. Maybe feel it a little bit. I don't recommend feel anything, just maybe use the clip brush. Yeah, so adding a little bit defined line here, and then we can continue to do the lower body part. Okay. The chest. Let me wait a second. Let me just get rid of this part because it's a little bit weird. Smooth it out. Okay. Yeah, let's just leave it here. We don't want everything perfect. Just the basic shape and form will be good.